We're out here trying to catch dinner. Wife's out here telling me I didn't put nothing out for dinner. You gotta go catch some dinner there, Catfish. I'm like, well, all right, honey bird, I'll go catch some for her. But I mean, just back and forth. You know, we get days of 75, sunny, beautiful, spring's coming. And then we're down to like 36 at night and having days of 48 and 53 and wind and rain. So nothing's been consistent. So if you're asking a question of, and this might be for more Northeast, more specifically Northeast PA, a question, but it's like, if you're looking for the bass and you're trying to, thought we had one, and you're trying to catch them on the beds right now, they're just not there. And I wish I could say that in a more positive tone, but they're just not there. I wish they were. It would make fishing a whole lot more fun and probably a little bit more easy for everybody. Just find a bed and throw it, right? But they're just not there. And the thing is I caught, when I'm in the middle of conversations with you guys and then just you gotta stop to make the catch. I'll tell you what, man, these crappie have been going crazy lately. If you're out fishing, that's the tip I'll give you right now. If you're out fishing, go fish for crappie. I mean, really, if you want to go out and catch some fish and have a good time, go fish for crappie. I mean, that's the best advice I can give you right now. I know we're sitting here talking about bass, and I want to catch bass, and everybody wants to catch bass. But it's just not that time yet. I swear my hat's always crooked for these pictures. I can never get it. I can never get it right. Let's see what we got here. 12 inches, nice. Sorry about that. So, funny thing is, I got home today, and the wife said, "Oh, I forgot to take something out." So I said, "All right, I'll go catch dinner." Now, yes, I don't want to sound cocky or boastful, but God has blessed me with a really good. He was like, "Be careful what you say, I'm gonna put you in the water." A really good fishing season so far. I mean, honestly, I spoke about this the other day on Fish Brain. That was, or maybe yesterday, I'm over the amount that I caught last year. Now, last year I didn't get here to the Northeast until about late July. So, really August, September, October, November, like 4 months or so of fishing. So back to what I was saying now. Sorry. I always lose track. I always try to get back on track. Never will. So, all right. Bass. Yes. Everybody's trying to catch them. You can't. Not that you can't, but it's like a rarity. You know, it happens and you get lucky and you got one. But it's not like you're going out like, you know, I've caught, you know, 10, 15, 20 crappie in a night. So that type of day, even a 5 type of bass day is not happening. I think I've caught maybe 2 in one day, and that was the most. And I'll tell you what, side topic, smallmouth bass, I love the fight of them. I mean, even the little ones, they give you like a little battle. And I definitely have had some fun times reeling in smallmouth. I mean, they are just really fun to catch. Now, bass, like I was saying, I still think they were 40 yards out, let's say, from the shore. 40, 50 yards out, without even getting into secondary points and all that stuff. 40, 50 yards out or in those deep pockets. All right, April came, creep up a little bit. May came, we had some of those nice days. They came close, but you can't, they spawn for like a week or 2 weeks, so it's like that time period, by the time June comes for PA, is when we start fishing. That's our open season. So it's like, if they're not on the spawning beds right now, I feel like that spawn fishing where it's like they're on the beds and you're catching them on while they're spawning, normally would happen, let's say mid-May to Memorial Day weekend, somewhere around there. That's not happening until at least Memorial Day weekend. Unless by a miracle, we all of a sudden start hitting 65, no, let's say 70 to 75 like every day for a week. It's just too inconsistent. Like I said earlier, we've had days of 80 and then down to 60, then down to 40. I mean, this past weekend, it rained, it was cold, it was windy, it was miserable. I was out on Sunday and it was just like, I caught one little smallmouth bass. And I mean, you guys know the routine. If you're out in the worst conditions and you're catching fish, you're gonna stay. You don't even feel the conditions. But if you're out there and it's cold and it's windy and it's nasty and you're not catching nothing, ooh, you start feeling your hands get a little cold. Ooh, your back starts to hurt after 50,000 rooster tail casts. Everything starts hurting. So that's what I mean, like, just right now, I was waiting for that to land. For right now, it's just not worth, you know, you going through all, and that gets me every time. Not worth you going through the struggle of really pressing yourself to go out and spend a whole day trying to catch bass. Now, have I done that? Yes. Do I still want to keep doing it? Yes. I mean, we all want that big bass, but it's just not, it's not happening right now. It's just not happening. And I don't know when it will happen. I give you my opinion on when I think it will. But I mean, it could happen this weekend. You know, if we get some nice weather, which would be like May 15th, 16th, something like that. But it's just, it's too hard to tell. You don't know what the weather is going to do. It keeps bouncing back and forth. So if you're looking for spring bass fishing, I would say honestly, if you really are trying to catch bass right now, where you would normally go, pick that spot and go out about 30 yards and to just kind of run it parallel. So let's say like this is the line that you would normally fish, like your little tullies is what they call it on the West Coast, but the weed line there. Go out about 30 yards and then just run that weed line and see what you come up with. Or my other thing would be to hit the rocks. Try to hit those rocks. It's a nice one here. Oh, he's gonna run to the back of the boat. We got him, we got him. There we go, folks. Nice crappie.